We back, man. Hey, if you didn't know, I took me a break. Took me a break to go get me something to eat. It's happy hour right now. I recorded another video. So if you see another video with me dressed like this, chances are I recorded in the same day. All right. But look, we reacting to this video today. While I enjoy this Philly cheesesteak from actually it's a jerk cheesesteak. You see that? I don't want that shit to fall in the box. Hold up, yeah, you see that in the camera, boy. Look at that. Ooh. But no, seriously. All jokes aside, right? We are reacting to this video about Shay Jackson back at again. If y'all like that channel, go check him out. If you haven't, I like it. He funny. He gets some good updates, whatever. But today, the topic of conversation is Dr. Cheyenne Bryant. Cheyenne Bryant is interesting because, like, you know, we in this era of these fake doctors. I guess I ain't say fake, but you know they.
Girl, I must warn you.
They diet doctors, you know, they great value doctors. Anyway, we gotta go check out this video, see what he's talking about. Oh yeah, hold up. If you still here, make sure you like, comment, subscribe, hit that bell notification so you're notified the next time we drop in a new video. And if you're on YouTube right now, make sure you go on my social media, Facebook, Instagram, TikTok, and follow a brother, you know, help a brother out.
In the last 36 months, Dr. Cheyenne Bryant has blown up. She's literally the female dating coach or relationship counselor for women, and she does so by debate, similar to Kevin Samuels, but more or less in person. She will go to popular men's podcasts like Nick Cannon and Cam Newton and morally hold them accountable. And she's always on the offensive all the time. And she typically does this by making the host cover a lot of territory and keeping them always on the defensive. And it has worked largely with Cam Newton and Nick Cannon. Both of these men who have many kids have never been married. These clips go viral, even adding to the fame of Dr. Cheyenne Bryant. But then there was a day in which she showed up to Paul Pierce's podcast and
what do that entail for a 42-year-old?
I'm dating
but single,
enjoying my life. I have really good companions.
How many are you dating right now?
I'm not exclusively committed to anyone. But I have one guy that I have dated off and on for 5 years.
Got her.
We dated for 5 years.
I got her.
He was his work for 5 years. You been his work. You still his work.
Oh my God.
So Dr. Cheyenne Bryant is on the defensive, very much so. And she's doing it because she's stuttering. Paul Pierce basically asked about her relationship experience instead of talking about relationships in general. And she says that she's dating several people and she's been with a guy on and off for 5 years. And she used the term spinning the block, which basically means that this particular guy that she's been dealing with, she's been going back and forth with him. And she's also talked about, you know, getting pregnant herself without being married, which is a complete contradiction to what she's been talking about when it comes to Cam Newton and guys like Nick Cannon. So it's a complete hypocrisy. And then Corey Holcomb came out and said this.
Paul Pierce is more street fortified than any of them seen her talking to on the internet. So he was like, hold on, wait. And he started talking to her like a motherfucker talk to a bitch, and she just hung herself because she didn't have an answer. She created an AI and lied on him, and he ain't never did nothing to her. She created an AI individual, this so-called dude that she say exists.
Pause. Corey Holcomb got to be one of my top YouTubers to watch, man. This dude, that's all. I just had to pause for the calls, man. Give him his props, man. Shout out to Corey Holcomb, man. The 5150 show. Shout him out.
That dude don't exist, y'all.
Corey Holcomb says that she has an AI boyfriend, like the dude is not even real. And then he follows it up.
Got a history on the internet because she erased it. You don't see her coming up in school and doing all that. Lames don't think like that. You don't see back how she used to move. She erased it. She's an extortionist. She extort weak niggas for a living while some put.
Got him!
Basically, she's out here, looking on the you-know-what. And these claims indicate one thing. Dr. Cheyenne Bryant is a lesbian. Of course, there is always going to be hearsay, but this isn't a new rumor.
So Dr. Cheyenne is a lesbian. I knew that anyway, judging by her entourage and people that she had surrounding her. Oh, my bad. Allegedly. But the message still remained the same. Y'all sit up there and listen to the pastor every day. Go to the church knowing that the pastor still like the same, fornicating, committing adultery, even like little bitty. But that still don't stop y'all, does it?
So here's somebody saying, listen, she is a lesbian, and I can tell by the pictures that I've seen before. But the most troubling allegation came from Tasha K herself. And this is really bad. I'll tell you why. Because Corey Holcomb and Tasha K do not like each other, do not have kind words to say about each other. But on the case of Dr. Cheyenne Bryant.
Little backstory on Dr. Bryant. Well, Dr. Bryant, who y'all been praising for her ability to check men and I guess lead modern women into setting higher standards for themselves, is a gay woman and hasn't come out and told y'all that she's gay because it will ruin her brand. Because remember, Cam came at her and was like, are you married? She was like, no. Are you have any kids? No. How are you going to check me and try to tell me what's right when you don't like men at all? So, you have no business being in this conversation. And so she had a girlfriend that is best friends with Cam Newton. And the girlfriend, because Dr. Cheyenne had went to school for psychology from University of Phoenix, needed to somehow get her brand out there, but she could not do it being a fully lesbian woman, right? And so she had to pretend to like men, to be this expert for women who are.
Yo, just because I'm fucking this food up, yo, don't get it twisted. I'm paying attention. This is juicy. That's why I'm eating this food. Not this food, the food. The juice. But what they talking about is crazy. This is crazy.
Looking for men who were looking for marriage when she didn't desire any of that. She was basically just trying to build her brand and public image.
Tasha K will go on to say that Dr. Cheyenne Bryant's girlfriend was close friends with Cam Newton, and her girlfriend is definitely a lesbian. And so she got Dr. Cheyenne Bryant on the show with Cam Newton, but Cam Newton had no idea that Dr. Cheyenne Bryant was going to be such a difficult host and, basically attacking him and his credibility. And because of Dr. Cheyenne Bryant's, kind of brute force, aggressive interview style, or, putting a lot of pressure on him, he and the lady fell out because Cam Newton found out, according to Tasha K, that Dr. Cheyenne Bryant was in a gay relationship, and Cam Newton felt that because she wasn't even, married or had a long-term girlfriend or ever had kids, she was in no moral position to talk about him. And so once he found out about the real truth of her sexuality, he then ended the friendship with Dr. Cheyenne Bryant's girlfriend because he felt that Dr. Cheyenne Bryant and her girlfriend were acting in bad faith. At one point, Dr. Cheyenne Bryant has come out to challenge these claims.
The pink elephant in the room.
Listen, y'all, I have often been accused of being a queer, a lesbian, and having a fine woman hiding in the closet. But I'm also a strong Christian and I know my Bible well, okay? But as a heterosexual woman, straight woman, how can I answer that question, y'all, and be strong in my opinion without being accused of being homophobic?
So here we have Dr. Cheyenne Bryant on a LGBTQ panel saying that she's not gay. And she references the word of God, okay? I know my Bible. So on this particular Fox Soul episode, they were talking about gays in the church or something like that. So she's telling them, listen, I could not be gay. I am a Christian. The Bible is against homosexuality. So basically she's throwing the LGBTQ community underneath the bus because she could never be that because she is a Christian. But again, people on social media are really good with their inspections. And this is what happened on Media Takeout. Now, apparently Dr. Cheyenne Bryant got her nails done. All right, nothing bad about that. And if we can look at the picture here, this is Dr. Cheyenne Bryant on a story. Oakland, we go. Oakland, we on the way, baby. Hashtag go birds. And if you can see, that's Dr. Cheyenne Bryant's fingernails, okay? Nails, whatever. Very nice nails, okay? Then those same nails, if we could put it side by side, is her having dinner with somebody, okay? And the lady that she's having dinner with is Ty Young. Now, Ty Young is a ex-WNBA player, now social media content creator, who was completely out in the closet, and then this lady is completely gay. Okay, now this is Dr. Cheyenne Bryant at Ty's birthday celebration, and it does look like an intimate dinner for two. So is this a coincidence?
Bro, this is so crazy. I saw this morning when I woke up, right, and I was had YouTube on. Like, oh, I'm gonna react to this later. I ain't know there was this tea.
I mean, it could be a coincidence.
Ridiculous.
To be honest, it could be a coincidence. And the reason why is because, hey, Dr. Cheyenne Bryant is popular. She's known. She may be good friends with Ty Young. But hey, it's no problem. It could be the case. But the next thing is something different, okay? If you can look at Ty Young, here is, the Instagram post. Her and two others. She's in a black shirt, and she has this tie chain. Okay, no problem. Then let's look at Dr. Cheyenne Bryant. Dr. Cheyenne Bryant has on the same chain, but it's flipped backwards so that you really can't see what it is. But if you flip that chain, it is, you guessed it,
What
tie.
that mean?
In other words, I'm repping her chain. I'm in a relationship with her, and clearly that's what this means. So Dr. Cheyenne Bryant, indeed, in my honest opinion, is in a relationship with this lesbian woman. Now, of course, what you're going to hear are people going to say, listen, just because she's a lesbian, that doesn't change her positions. That doesn't change her arguments. And you can look at it like that. But the reality is that it does change her positions, because Dr. Cheyenne Bryant said it herself. I'm not gay. I'm a heterosexual woman. I'm looking to bring men and women together. That is what she says. But ultimately, what we see is Dr. Cheyenne Bryant doing the opposite. And she's doing what a lot of content creators have done in the past, which is basically get out here and, say what they want to say to get money. I mean, it's no different than Fresh and Fit, no different than Donovan Sharp. You get an audience, you monetize the audience, you go to all these bigger podcasts, you get booked, you get a lot of money, and you basically are, beautiful woman, and you're making up stories about the fact you have a boyfriend and you don't. You really have a girlfriend, and you're just doing anything to get to the bag. Even Dr. Cheyenne Bryant's educational credentials are even suspect themselves. So it does make a difference, because what is her real motive? If Dr. Cheyenne Bryant is gay, she should just say that she's gay and then accept it. But you've already said that you're not gay, that you're heterosexual. But the way that you're moving, it looks like you are basically gay. Now you're doing these kind of little encrypted posts or cryptic kind of posts here, basically claiming your lover as to who you really are, and you guys think that you're slick. Now what's happened is I was able to check out this young lady's story, and she seems to be quite bothered, okay? And I'm talking about Ty Young. Ty Young recently posted on her story, I can't stand the fact that people will get on public platforms and tell bold-faced lies.
Boy, you don't sit your stupid ass down. Who the f you think you is?
That's right. I can't believe Dr. Cheyenne Bryant will come on here and tell bold-faced lies like that she is not allegedly in gay relationships. And like I said, it could or could not be true, but in my honest opinion, for the fact that you have all of these similarities going on and you guys thought you're going to get away with it, it's just quite sad. And again, this is something that happens with a lot of content creators saying anything to get the bag, to maintain the bag, to get money. But again, you end up getting exposed. This happens with a lot of dating coaches, relationship coaches. Again, people can say anything for some money, guys. I mean, it's kind of just what happens. And then
and I'm gonna cut it right there, because straight up, one, they about to turn the music up. Two, yo, it's a lot of speculation going on right now. You can't call nothing, and I ain't the one to be in the juicy gosh like, but it was just too good not to take a peek at. It was just crazy. Like, is she really like that? But also that video of her saying, talking about her stance with the Bible and what she know about it and whatever. But then it looks like it. Time will tell, man. That's all I'm gonna say. Time will tell. And And we here now, so you make sure you like, comment, subscribe, hit that bell notification so you know about the next time we dropping a new video. What y'all think about that? Comment about that below. All right, man. Until next time, y'all be safe, man.